Hardy now with the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He's going to test this secondary right away. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Good.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Deep for the Ravens, it's Deontay Hardy. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll motion over Flowers. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get this up to the 44. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. This fielded in the end zone. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Tight end going in motion here. They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Listen. 19.
Play action. Now. Oh, he coughs up the football. One of the Ravens has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team...
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Steelers! Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardy now with the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On first and 10, Jackson. Open man is Cager, the tight end. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Baltimore.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Bateman is the motion man. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. They face second down and 7. One of the tight ends in motion right. Play action now. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
36 power.
They go play action now. Wilson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
A 35-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's the give to Henry running right. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Jackson. Now he takes off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Everyone notices the big play after the catch, Mike, right? That's the easy part, but don't take for granted or overlook how important ball placement is. Being able to hit your target in stride is the difference between a nice completion or a big chunk play like they had here. It allows them to turn into a runner faster, take advantage of that green grass, and big plays typically lead to points.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
18. Go.
They send the tight end in motion.
There.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Putting the tight end in motion.
14.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now Wilson on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
Hey, alert. Good job right there.
Throwing again. Wilson. Going up top. That's hard. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Again, Wilson. This is caught at the 2. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's a gain of 14 and a first down. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Russell Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no run back here. It's a touchback, but with the new rule in effect, with the ball bouncing in the landing zone, they'll start this drive at their own 20. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Jackson now. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A first down throw for Jackson. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Tight end going in motion here. On first down, Wilson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do them any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. That is picked off by the first rounder out of Clemson, Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Hill. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. There he goes again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. Like, there was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. On 4th down, on comes the 7-time Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, for the Ravens field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Play action. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
3rd and long. It's Wilson going for it all. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Bateman is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one downfield looking for Henry. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On On first down, it's Harris. Into the secondary at the 45. Najee Harris. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll move this forward out to the 29. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Second down and 8. A tight end in motion now. Second down, Jackson. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now it's Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So, no short. Here's first and 10. Tight end on the move left. Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They run it over center with Harris. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
95, 95.
Austin brought in motion.
Bang out, bang out, bang, bang.
They go play action with Wilson. That's going to be intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the give, it's Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Hey, alert. 12. Yo, body.
Here's Wilson to throw. Now he'll air one out. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Run it. Hey, alert. 14, run it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He's going to look downfield once again. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Go, go, go. Play.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
No, we changed it.
Now, Jackson. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Jackson now on second down. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Again, it's Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Harris. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Front left, front
They
left.
put Wilson in motion.
Check.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, zero.
They
zero,
put
zero.
Wilson in motion.
12. Alert. Green, eh?
They'll drop to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Hold up. Green, eh?
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Well, at some point, if I'm this quarterback, I think I'm going to start testing somebody else in this secondary. I mean, he's already made his impact felt multiple times today, and it doesn't matter who they line up across from him. Right now, he is completely taking them out of the game.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Green, eh?
Wilson. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Gun.
They put Pickens in motion.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Green, eh?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down. Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the fourth quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball. And for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.